Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling. Shall we see what's going on on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today, where my setup's changed a little bit. You're not going to see anything different, obviously, because, you know, this is my physical setup, I mean. But I did a little bit of rearranging about my room because, you know, I want to set up my ergonomics better, at least for my drawing tablet. And, you know, it's like, the drawing tablet needs to be on the right, my keyboard needs to be on the left, but I also am meant to be, like, directly facing the monitor I'm drawing with. Because, if you don't know, I've got a dual monitor setup. Ooh, how fancy. But it's a sort of thing where, like, my previous setup, it was kind of sort of like backwards and where I had to be. Like, I drew on the left monitor, but then everything else was, my main monitor was a right monitor, so then everything was just sort of messed up. But anyway, hello everyone, right now in Fawnhallow, it's 4:57 PM on Sunday, August 21st, 2022. But yeah, so I changed up my ergonomics a little bit, and then all the monitors are switched around. So now I'm looking at my left monitor, which used to be my secondary monitor, is now my main monitor, while I'm playing some Animal Crossing. And I don't know if it's better or worse. I will say the microphone is certainly in a much more convenient place for me, because rather than having like the microphone being sort of like weirdly off to the right, it's now actually sort of directly in front of me. It's just sort of below me at the same time. Anyway, we'll be doing Happy in Paradise customization today. We're going to be doing hopefully quite a quick one, because I don't know exactly, because I'm going to be going out a little bit later. Going to go see Jordan Peele's hit new movie Nope. I heard it's got good reviews, hopefully. So I want to get ready basically as soon as we are finished with this Animal Crossing, you know, and because I was a bit busy this morning, I didn't actually end up recording this episode until now. So hopefully it'll be, hopefully we got time. So basically whatever, I'm going to choose a prompt, which is going to be a very quick like sort of direct one, you know, a la Jitters, a la Serrano, a la, what was the other one that was really fast? I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, we're going to be just doing a super speedy one today, if we have time for it, hopefully. It'd be quite bad if we didn't. You might get a massive jump cut where, you know, I'll come back and it's like midnight or something while I finish off the customization. But, so we're literally just going to go with the first one that seems feasible to do rather quickly. Even better if it's one which is quite like an open sort of area. Yeah, I don't know. It almost feels a little bit strange having a whole new setup and everything, but it's just like, it's not like a weird parallel that I mentioned. I'm so used to like sort of looking at the right monitor and glancing over to the left when I need to, but now, you know, having it inverted, my muscle memory's not there, but I can already tell it's better, because when I was drawing yesterday, it felt so much better to have my tablet directly facing the monitor, my keyboard off to the side, rather than, you know, having it sort of, what I did before was have my tablet like in front of my keyboard. It was very sort of backwards. Okay, so you're in a locker room. Cool retro stuff. Two mysterious things. Fancy clothes. That sounds like quite. It's a cool one, but that sounds like a very complicated one. I think one of these in my head, I was like, that sounds quite simple. I think a locker room sounds like quite a simple one to do. So you basically just want a locker room. So I guess we can do lockers and showers all together in one. I don't really know what we're gonna do with the outside. I guess it's a gymnasium, so we'll have like an outdoor sort of gym area, in which case it doesn't really matter or too much what we do. Oh, sorry, the area we choose, I think. So we're just going to choose whatever sort of cool area, maybe like a beachy sort of area. We're going to try and choose one of the ones which is lesser chosen and doesn't have a strong thematic with it, because then it's sort of many different things go here. Like Becky's one. Should we have a beach house? A locker room for a beach house? Or should we have Zaka's one? Let's do Zaka's one. Not many things can, you know, beach workout, why not? Maybe it's got like yoga on the beach, or have like gym equipment about the place. I mean, this one very much feels like one which is sort of internally contained, rather than one necessarily being much more focused on the outside, but still. Now remember about this, I want to make sure I put my glasses in my glasses case as well, make sure I bring them, just in case. You know, I am wearing contacts right now. And I've talked about my contact lenses before, you know. They don't do my previous contact brand in my prescription anymore, which is a bit annoying, because my previous ones were very nice. AccuView Moist. Apparently there's an AccuView Oasis now, but as something about my prescription, despite the fact I've got them before in my prescription, AccuView Moist, but I assume perhaps COVID or something kind of threw everything into a bit of a tizzy, and the supply chain got a little bit, you know, dismantled, and they just haven't brought back the much more niche prescriptions like mine. I think I want it to actually be longer than I want it wide. We'll have things be white, and we'll have maybe chatter. Yeah, I think Actually, I'm not sold on chatter. That sounds like too many people. Maybe like... Park? Healing? Ocean? Maybe ocean. It's an ocean locker room. You can hear the... I was going to say the lockers in the background. It doesn't make sense. You can hear the oceans in the background. Okay, so... I think... we'll have some shower booths over here. Actually, no. We should start with wallpaper and flooring. I forgot. Rubber tile? Concrete's a bit boring. How about grey locker room? Accent wall here for the bathroom. No, it should be the other way around. It should be like this. It doesn't make sense. Why would you walk through the showers together? Okay, do it this way round. And then instead of having the blue tile wall, I just want the white brick wall. This one to sort of match it. It doesn't quite match it, but I think it's going to be good enough. Oh, that one's perhaps a bit better. Yeah, that matches a bit better. Okay, so we roll with that. And we're going to have showers. I think we... showers along the back. I guess we'll be using blue as a secondary coloration if we can. Because normally the locker shower is a bit more open than having separate cubicles, which is why this is a bit strange. Yeah, like this. This is what I want, but you have to have a cubicle, which is a bit weird. It's a must-take item. This is kind of like what I think people are more used to seeing in a locker room, right? Hold on, what? One. Ah. The arrangement is not quite right. So perhaps we do this. We have a boy and girls locker room, maybe. Yeah, why don't we do that? Instead of just one communal locker room. Really separate them a little bit. They each perhaps have a free there, but they also have... Ooh, we can't really, like, center this properly, can we? I'm just trying to figure out how this works. Maybe something like this is okay? We'll do this sort of diagonal truck again. Kind of seems like to me we need to do this, but then we also need... Does this have a white version? It does have a white version. Why are we leaving such a tiny space at the front here anyway? I don't really know. I said I was going to do this quickly. I'm not doing this particularly quickly. We might actually need 2 partition walls like this, which is a bit of a weird thing. Just say it's like extra thick insulation or something. Because I want to bring this kind of like here. So maybe let's get some pillars over here. And if we need one more set of pillars in the middle. No, I think that's okay. Actually, I think we can do it like this. Yeah, okay. Let's do it like this. And the boys' shower room, the girls' shocker room, that's not a word. Shower room. That's okay, it's right next to a wall like that. I think that's going to be fine. Most of this build is going to be taken up by walls, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm not quite sure what we're going to put in the corners. Maybe like, I mean, this is like the locker room, so I guess this is kind of where you put the lockers. No, it makes no sense. It's a cool partition. Well, either that or we need to make everything a little bit bigger. Okay, let's make things slightly bigger. Just so it makes a bit more sense. So this is the actual shower area, and then we can put another wall partition here. This can be the locker rooms. Actually, the shower room doesn't need to be that big. to be honest. That's perhaps a bit unnecessary. Here we go, shower room like this. You have a separate... You can either go to the communal showers or you can use one of these separate shower cubicles. You have a gents and the ladies over here. Something like that. This would be incredibly inconvenient. I guess it makes more... Oh, but that's in front of a window. I'm just saying, if this was actually how it was arranged in real life, I'd be like, this is the most bizarre sort of like arrangement of a shower room I've ever seen. But, oh well. Not my problem. I guess we're using... No, should we just stick with silver? I think that's probably fine. As actual sort of lockers. So we've got lockers over there. I think it would be nice to put some physical lockers over here as well. Just sort of ignore that locker in the corner. No one can reach it anyway. And we'll put some benches out. A blue one and a red one. I guess we can... I don't know. It feels a bit pointlessly gendered, doesn't it? The more I think about it. And there's not even like a red option. So I guess we'll just sort of do black and white. And we'll have a bench here. It's just, we're just making the same thing but symmetrical, to be honest. It's not a bad thing necessarily. Oh, that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Maybe put a bench up against a wall like that. And then we could put like a potted plant next to you. It's not a bad idea. Like a small thing just to the side. Maybe like a foot locker, I don't know. Or maybe no windows at all. I don't know. It certainly feels like we need a few more sort of like seating arrangements, right? It's a bit bare bones otherwise. Sorry about that little bit of a pause. It's just a bit boring what I've done so far, isn't it? Hold on. Why don't we put some more of these small things in? I know I'm trying to do this quickly, but this is very dull what I've done. It's not very interesting, is my problem. I think we should remove one of these shower heads. Not customize them. Remove them. Shift them along a little bit. That doesn't fit there? Doesn't fit there. So having two cubicles would be quite nice, but perhaps it's a bit unnecessary. Well, now it's just a bit of a nuisance because now it's immediately in front of a door again. Not a very well ergonomically designed area, I'm going to be honest. And whose fault was that? It is no one's but my own. But we need some more visual interest in here. It's so sort of dull. Maybe we should give these different colours. Make them colourful. Make them white. Maybe put some stickers on this one. I don't know. Everything feels very clinical at the moment, which is a little bit boring, isn't it? It's sort of just like we need to do something a bit more interesting, but I sort of just don't know what. It's just missing a certain je ne sais quoi. That obviously makes no sense, so we'll be moving you lot. Everything's just too white. Isn't it? Is that it? Oh, we can't do that. That completely blends in. I'm not really sure what to do. Light wood? Alright, maybe that's the sort of direction we go in. We start making these look a little bit more wooden. Oh, these don't have a wooden option. Oh, it's these ones which are wooden. None of those are pale enough though. I think a mirror is a nice idea. Just a white mirror. Here. Have a water cooler. Somewhere. Okay, but this is where we can start making things look a little bit different. We can start like, we'll give one side a digital scale. And I guess we're going to give it a bit of a black frame and a wooden grain if we can. Maybe you can have a wooden scale over here, I don't know. Who's using it? Who's looking at it? Who cares? Just someone brought one in. And then maybe the other side's got a fridge? That doesn't make any sense. A towel? Someone brought in a dispenser of soap. Honestly, I should kind of go in the... I should probably go in the shower area over here, right? And you can bring in an opposing one too, like that. His and hers, or whatnot. I rolled. And then maybe have a bath bucket. Seems like a bit of a strange thing to bring in, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I've ever seen anyone bring in like a bath bucket before, but maybe a rattan basket. See, it's a sort of like brown thing we're going with. And then over here we can put a first aid kit. Why not? You might need it. Who knows? I think I want that to be wooden, so at least it sort of stands out a bit. Partition curtains are an interesting idea. Guess I'll do it gold. I will put them in the corner, so it's sort of like if you want the partition curtains, you can get them. Kind of blocks off the lockers. It just doesn't make sense, but just sort of pretend it's a situation where you can be like, oh, you know, if you need a curtain sort of like for your own privacy, there you go, you can have some. Doesn't really make any sense. Don't think about it too hard. Man, this customization is terrible. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably one of my worst customizations. I just can't figure out how to fit everything in. Which you might be like, then chill out with how much you're trying to fit in. Okay, you know what? I think we need to make the shower room smaller. That's so small, though. Okay, give it a bit of space. I don't think it's adding anything. This means we can at least put a mirror here. Maybe someone moved this mirror. Put this here. Just to give us a bit of asymmetry. It's just so... everything just looks so regular. Is my problem with it. And when it's not asymmetrical, it's boring, you know? Asymmetry gives things a little bit of life. Maybe we don't put the mirror over here. I think it'd be nice to put a water cooler here. For the two. You know, each of them get a water cooler. Stay hydrated and all that. I think this sort of thing where it's probably really made up by the small things we can put down. Rather than necessarily of actually sort of like overarching big furniture items. Because the things we can put down are what actually will end up giving things a bit of flavour. So it's customization, because otherwise it's just a bit bland at the moment, isn't it? I always use this for a bottle. I don't know if we can put like a mini weight down or like someone's phone. Folded t-shirts, that's not a bad idea. Stereo. Alright, speaker, someone brought in their speaker, why not? Strange music choice is probably what I'll say. Someone left their headphones in because, you know, they wear headphones while they work out or something. Silver of a moon. Maybe popped it over here on the shelf. We know, like coloured bath mats to sort of delineate which. I mean, maybe just like a general sort of bath mat. Like an ivory sort of bath mat to, you know, welcome you in. Dry your feet. I'm not super sold by things. Not gonna lie. It's just missing something. But I also think part of it is also that a locker room is not a very exciting thing to customise in the first place. So, you know, what can you really do? There is only so much in the end, which makes much sense. You know? A locker room at the end of the day is just a locker room. What are you going to do about it? One of the rare times that this clock I actually think makes sense. Because now you can see it from both sides. Can't center it. No longer want to use it. Silver. Okay, silver by default. So pop it here. Just put the exit sign here. You know how it goes. Use your old exit sign wherever it is. I guess green's a bit closer. What else can we put on the wall? What would you put on a wall of a gym room? Nothing really, I think. A fan? I guess a fan makes sense. This blue looks quite silver, so I'm okay with using it in place of silver. I guess if anything, I kind of nailed the idea of just a locker room just being nothing really much more than a locker room. I tell myself to sort of cope with the fact that this locker room looks very boring. And I know I am trying to do it quickly, but, you know, a lot of my other quick builds, at least I feel like, turned out okay. I mean, I shouldn't complain that much. This one looks fine, is probably what I'd say. It just, I don't know, it's just missing something. Maybe it just needed a colour revamp. Actually, maybe we had like grey tiles. Maybe that's what it was missing. I think the walls ended up making things look far too sort of monotonous. And now with this, it feels a bit more lively, doesn't it? It's perhaps a bit too much. Okay, I think I like that one best. Just to give it a little bit of flair. I was going to say, because it's just, things are just too boring otherwise. Can you actually interact with these curtains and draw and close them? No, not a lot though. I don't really know what we'd want to polish. I guess we kind of want things to look wet. Like the shower. Oh, you can't polish things on the side. I don't know, I think this is fine then. Which doesn't make sense, because you definitely want things to look wet. Like, but what would I want to look wet? Maybe the shower bottles? Where am I? Because you never been under the shower? I think that's fine. I'm gonna be honest. Let's not overthink it too much. You know, even if it's not your favorite customization, at least it's a functional one. At least you can sort of see exactly the choices that went into it, and you go like, that makes a lot of sense. Bathrobe. It's quite funny. Can't give you sandals, unfortunately. I kind of just want to give you like generic sport outfit rather than a specific sport outfit. Yeah, like a tracksuit. Blue tracksuit? Black tracksuit. Okay, let's do black tracksuit. I think just like a general tracksuit fits a bit better. I mean, a towel wrap is quite an amazing idea, but unfortunately I think it's not really fitting. Didn't we give someone a towel wrap in a customization before, like Cleo or something? Wasn't that? Oh no, we probably gave her a bathrobe. I feel like a bath wrap's just wild unless it's literally a bath. We'll keep it quite quaint. We got a sort of white and blue colour scheme going on. Yeah, I guess more that colour. Ooh. It's a bit brighter than I expected it to be. Yeah, okay, bricks. Kind of want a silver door. It's a bit dark, but that's fine. What would you use to represent a bathroom? A fish plate? I don't really know. A grey fish. Nothing shrieks bathroom more than grey fish. Of course, so we're going to do some exercising stuff outside. We're going to put up bar stands. I don't know if we can make these silver. I don't really want to make them blue. I mean, yellow's actually kind of the ones I see. Actually, maybe blue's fine. Because then it's like these are public. Oh no, hold on. That's not going to colour scheme match the rest of them. Because you know the ones you see in the park are always like wild colours and whatnot. Anyway, exercising on the beach. What could be nicer? Or what couldn't be nicer? Hold on, what? It really feels like there's a lot of missed potential I've had here. I think yoga on the beach makes more sense, but maybe we can have sort of like a pump iron session over here. So we put the actual gym part over here. 2 benches right next to each other doesn't really make sense, but yeah. I want to have a yoga area on the beach. So I guess we'll just put the general gym equipment like this. Exercise ball. I don't really know what you do with an exercise ball, I'm going to be honest. Like exercise wise, I mean. I've only ever really used them to sort of like muck around on when I was a child. And a beach towel we're going to pretend is a yoga mat. No, we're not, because it's got a pillow in it. I forgot. Oh, we can't use yoga mat. It has to be beach towel, doesn't it? I forgot. And that's mainly because we don't, what am I doing? Let's have a yoga instructor here. With a company supplied blue balls. Phrasing. Hello, Discord message. Do I need to check you? Alright. let me just reply to this quickly. So I'll put, you know, yoga instructor here, people using the standard, you know, sort of clientele. Clientele's, again, not really the right word I wanted to use, but clients, yoga mats, back like this. Maybe only 1 exercise ball is fine. And then down here we're going to have, I don't know. I suppose you can hear it in my voice, where I'm just sort of like, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I've lost a spark of imagination I think I had. This is really similar to basically Frank's exercise thing we done, except we're just like worse, because it's a weird focus on the locker room. Which, to be fair, I do like the fact there is one which is for a locker room. There's so many different like things you can make a customization of. I don't see why you wouldn't have one or something silly like a locker room, but still, it's a bit hard to really do much with, I think. Or at least I'm not good enough, or at least I'm not spending enough time on it. I think I think it's okay though. I think it's okay. Let's not get too down on ourselves. Let's not be too critical. Animal Crossing is all about having fun and vibing with it. I don't know what else to really put down though. Oh, a cooler might not be a bad idea, so people can get like drinks or something in it. Yeah, silver maybe. And then let's put some like drinks on top of there, so people are just like, oh yeah, look, cherry smoothie. Wait, doesn't go on top of a freezer, weirdly. And then we're just going to do a very sort of cheaty thing here, where we're going to cheat out like things are taking up more room by just sort of putting a path in. And because now it's not centered, you do this. Open it up like that, or maybe close it off like this. I don't really know. No. Maybe that's fine. Hello, Colonel J. And then maybe we put just some nice sort of like plants around the side. Just some nice little bushes, you know? Hydrangeas don't really make sense. None of these flowers really make sense. I guess white azalea. Don't want them on the beach. But you know, you just pop a few of these things down. Beautiful. Actually, maybe over here we put a vending machine. I think vending machine makes a lot of sense. Oh, yes, hold on. Bin. Bin plus vending machine. Actually, I think silver probably fits a bit better. I don't know. Whenever it was my phone vibrating, being like, reminder. You're gonna go see a movie today? That's right. I think we'll get this done in time. It's not like a mind-blowing customization is probably what I'll say. I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's like, you know. I didn't do anything particularly sort of out there. It just sort of exists. And it's fine, you know. Sometimes you need like utility places. It just feels a bit empty, but I don't really have much room to put much else in, I think. I suppose we can have like a path going over here, but then the path like runs out over here, which makes no sense. But I think I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think. I mean, there is probably stuff I could do to make this more interesting, but I don't think I really have much in way of a idea what else to add. Actually, you know, now I look at it through fresh eyes. I think it's okay. It is basic, but you know, a locker room is kind of basic, isn't it? And we could put a fan in, but I don't really want to put a fan in. Also, maybe I don't want that harsh lighting. I think we're done. I think we're done. But what do you think about that? What do you think about that? I think it's fine. I don't know. It just, I guess it's sort of like not sunk cost fallacy, with like a sort of FOMO being like, I think I could have done better, but what was this one called again? I'm just not entirely satisfied with the result, and part of it is just the prompt itself is sort of like is it okay prompt, but also part of it is my own execution. Not many people have done Buck's Locker Room Lodge. Oh, that's an interesting way to make it more interesting, is to put like sports equipment about the place to make it look a bit like a sort of trophy room-esque thing. This one was just one, and they had like it gives me more of a sauna sort of feel. Yeah, that's quite a nice looking one. Not many people have done this one, I'm going to be honest. I like this one. I like some ones I see, but it's not as... I suppose it is also kind of reassuring that I look at it and I'm not like, whoa, why don't I do something like that? I'm just, I look at it and be like, yeah, it's a locker room, I guess. It's sort of like, that's it, ain't it? How much more are you willing to sort of push a locker room concept? There's not too much more you can do. I think it's a bit boring if we do it like that, so why don't we do it like this? I was going to take it from straight on to have like sort of show the symmetry, but then it looked really sort of uncanny in a way that you don't really want to expect from a locker room, so... What do you think about that, Buck? Well, as long as he's happy with it, I'm happy with it. It is like, and I don't mean to be negative, but it is sort of just like I'm not entirely satisfied with that. But, you know, if I want to do, I can always come back and sort of redo it up again. See, change it up a little bit so I can make it fit how I want to fit it in my mind's eye. What does that even mean? you know what I mean, like sort of adjust it how I give it just desserts, I suppose it deserves. It's sort of just like I don't know what else to do with it. Like locker rooms, in and of itself, like, I mean, I haven't been to like a whole wide variety of them, but they've all basically been the same of rows of lockers, here's a shower, here's some benches, and maybe like some mirrors and stuff. Because that's sort of just like that's kind of all you really need in a locker room, isn't it? It's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, anyway, sorry. Sorry to be so negative about the entire thing. Look, I guess the sort of long and short bit is that locker room's a locker room. Well, what else can I do? And obviously the answer is there's some stuff I can do, but oh well. Anyway, I'm going to round off this episode here, so if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares, I greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.